Hi, welcome to the Monday Morning Show. My name is Sophia. This is Tiffany, Al, Amy and Shauna, and we are discussing what you need to know when dating a mum. So what you need to know about me is when you're dating me is basically I've got twins and they're about to turn 12, so it's about to go off. I don't know how I'm supposed to bring any man home to my kids because there's two of them. They speak deep, these shouty cubes are the bathroom. So they are ready to level up to any man that's about to step to me and try and climb into my bed, which is going to be funky because he's got to leave the room. The twins are going to be there like big men and be like, oh, she's been climbing me mum. So all of it. So right now I'm happily just getting licked out.
But where are you going to get licked out there, Sarah?
In my vagina.
In your house or in his?
It depends if the kids are there or not. If the kids aren't there, and obviously I've got a relationship with them, like there's people that come round you like lick buddies, so not fuck buddies, but lick buddies. So they can come round and they can lick me during me of an occasion when I'm feeling some type of way. They can't touch me in any other way. I won't touch them, we don't kiss, we literally just jam, we just fall to the knees and then we send them on the way. Yes. So what about you? Any thoughts on that?
Dating as a single mum, I personally found it really hard. I didn't find the dating aspect hard, I just struggled with how I felt about myself whilst dating. Well, I say dating, I did not date at all. I literally sat in my house for 6 months, like downloading and deleting Tinder on and off.
That's what
so for me, I was like, after I'd had my baby, I became a single mum when she was about 5 weeks old. So I still was very much only focused on my baby. I only felt like a mum. I didn't feel like I could be wanted or sexy or anything else like that. So that's something that I had to get over with myself. And then when I finally did meet my now husband, it kind of like reawakened this part of me that had just been lying dormant. Yeah, like the sexy side, the side that wanted to shag.
I think when people say you're a single mom, it's like you're destitute out on your own, but actually, I don't feel like that at all. I feel very supported. I feel.
Is this by your children's father, the child's father?
Yeah, but
He supports you?
Yeah.
Send him my way. See if he wants to support my kids as well.
So I'm a newly single mum, and like literally 4 weeks on Monday, and I'm so fiercely independent, and we were together, married for 12 years, married for one, and I would long for I was like, when we break up, I'm gonna do this, I can't wait to be alone, and now I'm just like, I need validation. So I download the apps, I delete the apps, I download them, and then so yeah, you have that, like Amy was saying, that mindset of oh, I'm unlovable because I'm a mum, I've got this baggage, but I'm chunky, and that's another thing.
Sexy chunky.
Thanks.
So sexy.
Got it going on.
That's another thing to navigate. I actually find myself I hate it basically.
I do feel like it's so shallow because all
Yeah.
you're doing is swiping left, swiping right,
Yeah.
and it's all base.
I find myself
Just look.
swiping left on people that I think are hot, but I think, oh, they're so hot, they're going to reject me. And then yesterday, I had this epiphany, and I found this picture of myself from last year where I'm like, I look powerful as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was just like, actually, remember who the fuck you are. You don't need
got it going
anybody.
on.
My thing was that I didn't know whether to disclose that I was a mum immediately, and that made me feel bad because I was like, well, am I ashamed of being a mum? Am I ashamed of having a child? And that, obviously I'm not. She's like the greatest thing in the world. but it was like she's a precious part of me.
Yeah.
I didn't want people to view her as baggage because she's not baggage.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
to me, she's like my whole world. Like it would be an honour for anybody to be involved with her.
I feel like that's how I felt as well, especially with my son's dad passing away. I feel like when someone comes into your life and then you're a single mom, they want to know your story about what's happened with your past partner, but then I feel like when you've lost someone and that person's no longer there, sometimes people automatically think like, I need to be dad, I need to be stepdad, I need to be stepmom, and when no, that's not what we need. Straight, like obviously that's the end goal, like
you're
partnership.
But initially, like to
do you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't need to think you need to take on all of that responsibility from the get-go, because I feel like it's a lot of pressure.
Well, the twins' dad influences mine so much.
Really?
From the get-go. We broke up when the twins were 2, and then he was literally at my door all the time, asking me to cook him his dinner. Literally wouldn't leave. You have any man around my kids, watch what happens, watch what I do. All that, anything. If there's any, I'll drive by your house. I'll literally, I'll turn up randomly unannounced. You know, all that. So what happened was I just thought, you know what, I'm going to take back control of my life, and you're not doing this to me no more. So I had sex with his dad. No, I'm joking. Everyone was like,
Anyway, where do we go from here?
That's actually so I've been speaking to people, and he's like, okay, who are you speaking to? He shows me who's he speaking to. Like,
there's got to be some boundaries,
though.
It's overstepping.
Yeah, it is.
overstepping to sleep with the dad.
No.
Imagine I made the twins dad my stepson.
That's perfectly fine, obviously. But I think to be like completely open with your recently ex-partner about all the people. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of separation.
I'm just sat here like, no, it's not weird.
If the twins dad is to find out that I'm still sexually active, like I don't even know what would go on.
Yeah, see, I haven't had my first dick appointment yet.
Yeah.
So
For him to,
once that happens, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, but it's none of their business, it's our vaginas, so we'll do what we want.
I really genuinely don't think he would just be happy.
I feel like
Do you think?
it's a bit different again for me because my son's dad's passed away. I feel like when I tell people, oh, my son's dad's passed away or whatever, and then because he was quite well known in Birmingham as well, when I then tell them who was the circumstances, they're automatically intimidated. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's what I found with men in the past. Do you know what I mean? Like they've been kind of intimidated.
So even though he's passed, he's
I
still
feel
influencing you.
In a sense, and I feel like that's why I needed to be single for a long time to create myself, because I feel like obviously my son's always going to be my son and his dad will always be his dad even though he's not here, but I felt like I was so attached to him and the death that like it was kind of almost like, oh, you're Shauna, Richard's baby mother, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like for me I just needed to kind of create my own.
How do you feel about being called a baby mother? Do you like that or do you not like it?
No, I don't like it because I'm my son's mum, but I just feel like in this culture, and especially what I've been grown up around, it's just, I don't think sometimes people even think about when they're saying it too hard, but I don't really like that.
I don't mind being called baby mum.
I don't mind it.
Because
I don't really
Get
know
away
what
with it.
to call him. I don't know what to call him anymore, so I'm just like baby daddy.
like I wouldn't introduce the twins dad as this is my baby father, but I'd introduce him as this is my children's dad.
Exactly.
And I'd hope he'd say, this is my children's mother, but he wouldn't. He'd probably go, this is me Galdem sugar.
That's another story. But how do you feel about bringing someone over with the kids in the house?
No, I don't.
You don't. You wouldn't.
No.
Okay.
Imagine you went to the toilet and then they go upstairs.
I feel like I've had to check myself on that, especially being gay. I would never, if I was seeing guys, I would never bring like any type of guy around my son unless I've known him for a certain amount of time. Whereas I found in the past, girls have been a lot more easier.
Why though?
Thinking.
Because it's both dating,
Exactly,
isn't it?
and that's what I'm saying. I've had to check myself in the past that I'm not just bringing, because obviously not every girl that I've dated has it. I've only had 2 serious relationships with the women, so I had to check myself in that sense to be like, I would not do this if it was a guy. I definitely wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
So
my now husband met my daughter on our second date. And because she was 7 months old, in that time I'd been away from her for 2 nights. One of the nights was for our first date, and nobody looked after her. She was exclusively breastfed.
Okay,
My parents
so you
didn't
have-
look after her. She didn't really see her dad at that time. I didn't have any support around me. So I put her to bed. He came round, we sat on telly, she woke up, I went in, I settled her, and I went going like this for about an hour until I thought, just fuck it.
I was on a single mums club show, it was called, on Channel 4, and they dragged me through the media. Obviously it portrayed me so bad as a single mum. At one point he said, where are you leaving your kids for a night out? He was like, where are you leaving your kids? And I went with the neighbour's neighbour, ha ha ha, and then I went, only joking, we're going to dad's. They cut that bit out.
Oh, when they just put with the
Cut
neighbour's
that bit out,
neighbour.
and it looks like
Oh my
I left
gosh.
my kids with the neighbour's neighbour. I didn't even know any of my neighbours.
Yeah.
Street.
So it just looks like you're leaving your kids neighbour so you can go on a date.
Yeah.
I think there's so much sexism still ingrained in this
Yeah.
because your baby daddy didn't get dragged. Like, to
No.
be fair, he wasn't on the TV show,
No.
but like, it's like, oh, you're a single mum, and then it's like, oh, he's a single dad.
Yeah.
What a great guy.
But you know what? I was shared on all sorts of forums, single dads, like dad forums, going, look at this mum.
trolling,
Yeah, look at this mum. This is what's wrong with mothers, and I was just like, this is crazy.
Yeah. If that was a man, I don't think he would have got the same
It
flack for
wouldn't.
it.
It wouldn't.
Women
It
are
wouldn't.
It's like they
Such
create
a-
their own narrative.
I think it's definitely different
I'm getting
for
comments
men and
on
women with children. I think women are looked at more, and as you say, on that TV programme, if that was the other way around, would it have been so viral? Probably not.
It wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't.
And single dads, like blokes that have
They're
got
crazy.
custody,
Single
they're
men
like
crazy.
angels.
Yeah.
They're like gold dust,
Yeah,
they're so
yeah,
rare.
yeah.
And even if they slip up, they're trying their best.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you know, and it's like
In the
women
media
are-
would be, in the media it could portray, oh, this single dad's trying, he had to leave it with,
Yeah.
you know, the neighbour's
Yeah.
neighbour, how good is he, just so he can go on a
True.
date. But with you, it's like, you are a bitch.
You date like 2 people in a year, and it's like,
Yeah.
She's back on it again.
But then the guy thinking about like 5 different people, and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Well, no one even talks about
Do you know
it.
what I mean?
No,
At all.
it's crazy. It's so crazy. But in the media, like, have you seen like women being dragged through yourselves?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I follow obviously a lot of social media influencers, and there's one girl in particular in America, and she split up with her partner last year because he cheated on her and like ended up being with the girl that he cheated on her with, and no one says a word to him for his behaviour that led to that, but she's dated 2 guys in a year. Oh,
She's a whore now, isn't
she? And she's only dated 2
Yeah.
guys. Like, you don't even know if she's slept with them.
Exactly.
Like, she's on the date.
Exactly, you
It's
don't
just-
even know that.
It's assumed
It's the fact that
straight
she's
away.
been out there in the public eye with 2 different
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
They're like,
I think Des
So-
would not definitely look down on if they are dating with I don't know
Yeah,
why,
totally.
how, if, but maybe what. But I think it is quietly. It's
Yeah.
not really out there. People don't outrightly say, but it is in the background.
yeah.
Shows upon us. I think,
Yeah.
hold on a minute. Where's your child? Don't you have to look after your child?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
People have said to me, are you okay with like your social media being shared with like sexy pictures and then a picture of the twins? And I just thought, so what, I can't be a mum and sexy,
Yeah.
I can't be a mum and you can't look
Yeah.
at me and not sexualise me because I'm, do you know what I mean? That makes
But would you be
sense,
happy
doesn't
for the boys to see those? I don't know if you have.
No,
I don't
no.
know. Would you be happy to the boys to see you in, like, as in,
The
you know, if there's
see-
friends and
The
stuff?
well, I know this is common because they're in secondary school, but the funniest thing is the dad tried to get my Instagram up to show the dad, mum, like, look, your mum's a slag. He didn't do that, but he just like went through my Instagram to basically make them feel some sort of way. And they come home and they said, Mum, why do you post pictures like that? And I said, because sex sells, mate. And that's the facts. It's honest
I
facts.
feel like
It
you have
does
to be
sell.
so honest.
It does
and
sell,
reality is
and me being
reality.
who I am, being a comedian, I feel like that steps me up a level to anyone else, do you know what I mean? So if I can be a little bit sexy and use my femininity to push my career, then that's what I'm going to do.
But isn't
and
that
my
a form
sons
of-
are my ride or dies, like, and they know
That-
I'm not like that at home.
yeah.
They know who I am, and they know that that persona online is just a persona,
Yeah,
but at
yeah,
home and wherever else, I am their mother, and I can do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like women are not
Yes.
one-dimensional.
Sexually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But isn't that a way of like, not that I agree, just to play devil's advocate, but isn't that a way of selling your body, like? Do you
No.
And
See,
even
like,
if she was, it
it's
would be
like I
fine.
use Katie Price as an example. Like, people probably have so many things to say about her, but my opinion, I think she's a great mom. Like, over the years, what I've seen, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I think she's a great mom. Like, her choosing to be a topless model or whatever does not
Define it.
define
But to be
how
fair,
she
no,
is.
to be
as
fair,
a
when
woman.
before I had my son,
Yeah.
before I had my son, the dresses that I used to wear just used to barely cover my nipples.
Yeah.
But I felt like after I had him, I couldn't dress like
Do you
that
know,
anymore,
I
just
feel the
because of the
same.
respect. I'm not saying that, of course,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't respect
Crack on,
yourself,
crack on.
but I just I just can't. I just feel like as a mom now, I just have to have more. Not that I didn't have respect for myself then, because I did. Like I love myself then and now. It's just different. But for my son, I just don't think I can do that. I don't think I can wear certain tops. I don't think I can have my boobs on show like I did 3 years ago. Like literally, some of
Sometimes
the
I
pictures were
don't
literally.
know whether it's even being a mum. Like, I used to go out to pool parties in bikinis, and I literally look back on them pictures and I'm like, I would never step out my house in a bikini now. And I don't, not to obviously to the beach, but not to a party. But I don't know whether that's because I'm a mum or whether I've just got a bit older.
Yeah, I
and
have
I'm
no
more-
boundaries with my clothes.
I'm more aware.
Since I've become a mum, I've felt well more sexy.
Well,
Really?
Well, like
Me
my
too.
body's
See,
changed.
whereas for me, I feel
whole-
like that's only been the past 2 years where I've started to like embrace myself again, especially being a slim girl and being a black girl that's slim as well. Like usually black women are thick, do you know what I mean? So for a long time, especially being on Instagram, we're seeing everyone getting their surgery, whatever. I was like, I'm black. And I ain't got no boobs, I ain't got no bum, do you know what I mean? So, but before I had my son, I never used to think like that type of way, and it's only been the past couple of years where I'm just embracing
It's a
myself.
journey.
Loss of
It's a
identity.
journey.
Yeah,
You are.
Yeah.
You don't exist as Alex or Tiffany anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're your kid's mum.
Yeah.
And like I would agree with Sarah. As like the moment my first child was born, there was just a fire in me, and I was just like, right, it's go time. I've got like this kid. I have to like come through for him. I have to do this. I have to make him see I am a strong woman. I pay my own bills. I do this. I do that, and I'm only just getting there now. And my eldest is 6 now.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Do you
empowered.
think this
I
narrative
think
of having to
so.
be a strong woman?
No, it all comes down to what your definition of empowerment is.
Exactly.
Because if you are empowered by modesty,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fine. If you are empowered by nudity,
that is
that is
fine.
also
Fine, yeah.
that's what-
No one's wrong
That's
there.
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Personally, for myself, I can't post them type of pictures or whatever. Like for myself, for my partner,
But then
that's
Sarah,
fine.
I'd look at your
But
picture and
then-
say, you'd go.
Yeah,
there. I would be
exactly.
like,
In
yes,
my own
like,
opinion,
yeah.
if you want to do
Yeah.
it, that is fine.
Yeah,
But for myself,
No, I wouldn't be. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you go, girl. I wouldn't. I don't disagree. But for me, I don't know why it changed for me because as I
Yeah.
said before, I had no boundaries in the clothes that I wear. The shorter, the better.
Yeah.
The more cleavage it showed. Actually, that's fantastic. Now I'm like that. Like,
See, I had mad boundaries before I had the twins. Crazy.
Isn't that
boundaries.
crazy?
As soon as I had the twins, and I ditched their dad for good, and I went into the women's refuge and I ditched him, and he's never had control over me since. Oh my God, my whole wardrobe changed. My body changed. Me makeup, like me applying makeup. I didn't apply makeup till I was 24.
wow.
Like I didn't care. It was not even a thing. And obviously I had the twins when I was 18. So.
I think if I could give one piece of advice, it would be your babies are not baggage. Your babies don't make you less lovable. Like, if anything, it's a privilege for people to come into your life and to share the joy of your children, and don't be ashamed of being a mother because it's one of the best things in the world.
Yeah.
I love that. So yeah, Yeah, so basically we're a table of hoes and
When it comes to dating as a mum, there are so many more things that you need to consider and factor in. The choices that we're making no longer affect just us. We have children that are watching and learning from every choice that we make. One of the first things you need to do before dating others is work on the relationship you have with yourself. Quite often, when a relationship has not worked out, it can have a massive impact on our self-esteem. When we're not in a place of being confident or content with ourselves, our choices can quite often reflect that. If we believe all the negative stigma that's attached to being a single mum, like we've got loads of baggage and that no one is going to want us, this increases the risk that we may settle. The more you learn to love yourself, the more you will call a standard for your life. That means ultimately you will ensure that who you bring into your life will have a positive influence, whether that's in a relationship or just having fun. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and you can also follow us on the Monday Woman Show on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter.